Yes, people, we are back with another brand update for the dropshipping stores and our brand that we plan to launch next year. Our main focus at the moment, we're kind of hovering around 25 to 30k days, which is very good, but we could be doing a hell of a lot more. We realised that we could have scaled much harder, but we've had a lot of issues like stock, bank accounts getting declined, credit cards not spending. It's been quite a difficult November and December. We've hit record numbers in both months, but we've realised that we could have went a hell of a lot harder in terms of spend and probably reached like 50, 60, 70k days if we pushed it even further. But that's something that we've now learned, and we could take that forward into future dropshipping stores and brands. We're actually focusing on how we can build out our team in preparation for trying to scale these stores going into next year, and also our main brand that we're going to be buying a custom product for. So we've been looking around online on like certain like job websites for editors that are based in like smaller countries, Philippines, Argentina, places where the labour cost is a lot lower, and we plan to get these people in so we could constantly cycle in new content. Obviously with me and my business partner, we're in every day in the office creating ads, but we feel like we've hit a wall in terms of our creativity. We've got a very specific style of ad. We're obviously going to edit the same in every ad. We could kind of change it up where it's necessary, but our concepts are good, but sometimes execution is not right. So with an editor, we're going to have someone who's doing this as their full-time job. We're going to start them on a part-time basis and then continue to grow with them as we grow. So going to have obviously a payment structure where they earn a salary, but also incentives to make more money. So if they find or they create a new ad that has a top spend on the ad account, so say they make an ad and it gets £10,000 spend in a month, they'll get like $100 bonus. So it gives them that incentive to make good ads for us as well. And I think this is the way that we can grow our dropshipping stores from brands that they are now, but take them to the next level, build out a full team with VAs, editors, as I said, and then after that we'll probably start to hire like script writers, content strategists, creative strategists, so we could kind of systemize the approach, and then we could focus on higher leverage tasks to push the business forward. And on the brand, that'll be like retention and stuff like that, keeping people subscribed and figuring out new channels, like maybe we need to start running Google ads, because we only use Meta at the moment, but I think that we need to start to expand and get a lot better at this. I think that I'm pretty good, but I know that I'm levels off of where I could be within a few years, but it's going good so far. As for the brand that we're wanting to launch, we started that back in August. It's obviously now December and we've still not got our final sample approved, which is very frustrating. It's now looking like April or May before we can launch. It's super annoying because we're seeing competitors in the market who are doing extremely well, especially at this time of year. Then going into January, it's going to be a good month for them as well, and we're still sitting on the fence waiting for the product to arrive. But I guess that's just part of the process. We need to deal with that. Also, if you're watching this and you're interested in dropshipping and ecom, I've actually just launched a new school community, completely free. Anyone could join. I'm going to be trying to launch more courses in there, free courses on ads, editing, script writing, email marketing, how to hire people using VAs, all that sort of stuff is going to be in there. So if you're interested in that, I'll leave a link below for you. This video is just purely about documenting the process. I know that I'm very early into the journey. I've only started dropshipping like this time last year. I've got a long way to go. We're starting to, like, the more mistakes that you make within your journey, the better you're going to get. In the past 2 months, as we've scaled to these numbers, we've realised the amount of things that you need to do to get to that next level. Like, there's so many different things that you'll just learn every single day. Like, for example, bank accounts. We were always like prepared, thinking that we would need 1 or 2 bank accounts just in case anything happened. But one day I woke up and our ad account had been disabled because every single payment card had been declined. Credit card, bank cards, all declined on the Facebook. And since it was like reattempting too many times, they just disabled the account. And we were at £1,500 spend limits on Facebook. We're now down to 700. I've had to open 2 new bank accounts, and our credit card has got a spending limit as well. And when you're spending like 10-15k a day on ads, that is a lot of maintenance to do, because I need to constantly check that payments are going through on the ad account. Also, stock issues, as I mentioned. Our product is very sought after, so at this time of year the manufacturer can't even keep up with the demand. So sometimes we were having to send out unbranded packages, like unbranded boxes, which isn't ideal. It's still the same price as a branded box, but customers, when they receive it, are slightly annoyed because we market it as a branded product, which is understandable. We've also been focusing on our Trustpilot, so we've managed to get up to 4.2 stars out of 5. I've got a call with them tomorrow because they said to me that over 12,000 people have searched for our brand's name on Trustpilot. So that means that when they visit our Trustpilot, they're obviously looking at the reviews and deciding whether or not they want to buy, which is obviously crucial. But if we had a bad Trustpilot, we would lose potentially half of the customers just because of the bad Trustpilot. So I've got a call with them tomorrow. I've actually got a little tip that I'll put in this video. So if you want a good Trustpilot, if you're starting to scale and you're getting like reviews coming in, the way that you could boost your Trustpilot is by having an email flow on Klaviyo go out to customers 2 weeks after they purchase. Within the email, you're just going to be like checking in with their order, hearing their experience, what do they think. On the order, you could have like a sad face, medium, and then like a very happy face, and within these faces, you would say above it, let us know what you think of your order, leave us a review, click the face that applies most. The negative one will just go to like an empty review form on like your looks. So once they write the review, you have it on like manual publish. So if you want to publish that review, you can manually publish it. But the happy face would send them to Trustpilot, which means that they're going to leave a good review on the Trustpilot. Helps you bring your score up, because most dropshipping stores, they don't give a fuck about their Trustpilot, and it's just like red stars every single time. I see it from basically every single store, but luckily we've managed to keep ours at a 4.2 out of 5, and I think it has a really good impact. Following on from that, what I said before about the searches on our Trustpilot, I think that we need to start venturing out into Google Ads. It's something that we've never done before. Whether or not it's an agency or we try and do it in-house, I think with Meta, you want to have Google as a retargeting measure, because when I check out analytics, we actually get a lot of sales coming through Google. So maybe they've seen the ad one day, and then they've been reminded on the ad account, on Facebook, sorry, and then they went to Google to type in the name of the website, came across the Trustpilot, and then went onto our website from there and purchased. So I think Google Ads could be a huge lever for us. It's not going to be as strong as Meta, but it definitely can have some impact on our stores. And yeah, I'm just excited in general going into next year. We've learnt so much in this past year. We've built up a really good amount of cash flow that we could then take that forward, put it into the main brand, and then focus on that pretty much full time. Let the dropshipping stores run on autopilot type of thing, with the VAs and the editors who could constantly cycle in content and keep us running from there. But yeah, that's pretty much it. If you've got any questions regarding dropshipping or ecom, please leave them below, and I appreciate you watching the video again, guys.